Appreciate you guys tuning in. The Tastemakers podcast begins in 5 minutes. Make sure not to go nowhere, because Quote, Brina, Trisha, and Corey, also known as the Tastemakers, will be with you in 5 minutes. Thanks for sticking with us. Oh snap, you still here? Listen, in less than 3 minutes, the Tastemakers pod will be on and popping. Don't miss Bree, Quote, Trish, and Corey talking about the hottest topics in culture. Again, less than 3 minutes. Make sure to stick with us.
Tastemakers.
Classic. We do more than make a living, we make a life. When everything is dark, we are the light. We are the Tastemakers. Aight. Let tomorrow tell the stories that we make tonight.
I told y'all, patience is a virtue. This is what perseverance will get you. In just 60 seconds, you will be live with the Tastemakers pod. Again, appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you soon.
For the new Tastemakers, sommeliers came out to play. Classics in the current day. For the movers and shakers, for the new Tastemakers, sommeliers came out to play. Classics in the current day.
Classic. A beat breaker. Tastemakers.
Yo,
Ew.
going on? What is going on, y'all? Giving you just a little bit of a taste of the culture. It's the Tastemakers Pod. That beats the bell in the
Hey.
house. Your kid Corey, your girl Brina, and they call me Quote. Of course, we are the Tastemakers. And was that the new project, Boss?
No, that's my very first project when I was 16 years old.
Okay. When's the new project drop?
See that face right there? Look at the earrings, the R. Kelly coat, the best of both worlds coat.
Pagoda?
Wow.
Pagoda, boy.
Pagoda.
The Dirt Gang.
Dirt Gang.
That's for another day, though.
Rock gospel. and every other secular joint that you tried to make what it is, you know what I mean? So listen, he was doing that. Definitely good to have Trish back. Trish, what is popping with you?
Yo, so much is popping. So much
is popping. Indeed. Well, we missed you too. Definitely. Shouts out to Kiera for stepping in.
Nah, F that. Kiera's a hater. Kiera's a hater.
Kiera was keeping Goss in check when Tasha's here. When she ain't here, Goss be on to my Tasha a hater too. So they was just keeping Goss in check like they do. But first and foremost, definitely let's shout out the chat. What's up, everybody? I see my man Rucker in the building. JR Psalms in the building. Inez is in the chat. We ain't working tonight, Inez. We ain't working. Good. And I see the rest of y'all too. Make sure y'all say something, of course. Let us know that you're here. Let us know where you're from. All that jazz, doing all the things. But before we get to Trisha, we'll go counterclockwise with this. Y'all know how we do every week. We like to know what's going on with you, how you be, different things of that nature. Brina, how your week been? Don't forget to unmute.
Right. Everything's been good. I got 2 smoke detectors that are annoying me a little bit, so that's why I'm gonna be on mute most of the, when I'm not talking. Other than that
only happened to black people. That only happened to black people.
Man. I think so.
Does that not happen to white people?
I've never heard any white person complain about this before. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy. But that's how my week has been. Being annoyed by these 2 nuisances. So
how do you sleep with that? How do you sleep?
When they say they coming to fix that?
It should be sometime this week. I've been waiting for 2 days.
Can't you fix it?
With what ladder? I don't have a ladder to get up there.
It's high. It's high.
My ceilings.
You better go to Lowe's and get one.
No, that's what maintenance is for. All that money.
That's what maintenance is for. Exactly. That is what maintenance is for.
Right.
You're not there right now. I would have then got one. 2 days, you said? Oh my God.
2 days. Yep.
I could sleep the windows.
I have tuned. I have tuned it out though.
So that is what Brina's been up to, and she's having to deal with that. Goss, what it be like?
Yeah. First of all, I dropped the world's hottest video. In case y'all missed it, you know what I'm saying?
The world's
all
hottest.
Means nothing. You feel me?
Super hype, man.
Like, listen,
the Love and
Boss
Basketball joint? Or no, it wasn't Love and Basketball joint.
No, man, it was my new one.
It was the Office. Yeah.
It all means nothing. You know what I'm saying? Will Thomas came through the 757, and I seen him on Instagram. I said, yo, Will, I'm only an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? From 7.5, what's good? He said, yo, how much you got? I shot him a number. He was here in 2 hours. You feel me? So we got
what was Will doing in the 7 cities?
He was shooting some stuff with Legend.
Okay, got you. Shouts out to London in the chat. Tasha in the chat. Ain't seen Tosh for about as long as we ain't seen I'm joking. We seen Tosh a little bit for a little bit. But you were saying, Goss?
So shot the video to It All Means Nothing. We just hit a few thousand views on the book, or the book and Instagram combined. I got this album coming out this Saturday with a full-fledged album release party that's happening at this spot up in downtown Richmond on the rooftop. We're going to be 1,000 feet in the air going crazy. Oh, wow. I cannot wait. It's about to be a movie. You feel me? The RSVPs is looking popping. All roads lead to Common House on Saturday night. So your boy's feeling good. You feel me? That's about it. I've been in album mode all week because it's coming.
That's what it is. Definitely And finally,
yeah.
returning to the Tastemakers pod.
Hi.
She has been around the world a yay.
Hi.
But she's back. Her name is Trisha Bell. Trisha, what you been doing? What you been up to? How you been taking over the world? We want all the details. Let us know.
There's so many details.
Let's hear them all from the
First
beginning.
of all, thank you for that warm welcome because I really, for real, missed y'all. Yeah, so I went to Portland because my job is in Portland and they had this like big celebration for Black excellence. So all of the Black folks that work at my job, they did this like big celebration. It was great, so much fun. Probably had a little bit too much fun. I didn't get a lot of sleep, but then I went to LA for the songwriting camp that I did, and London was there. She came out. Well, that's my, she's part of the team. So
That's the road
met her there, and then we just, went to the Airbnb, and we had a couple of artists come out to participate. And one of the main goals was to write a song for Tabitha Brown because we knew we were going to be able to perform at Kale My Name, which is her restaurant. Right. So I was like, yo, we got to write a song for her and we got to perform it in front of her because I knew she was going to be there. So we get there and, the vibe, first of all, as soon as I walked in the building, I was just like, I don't know, y'all, I felt really emotional because I feel like connected with her because I can relate to a lot of her life.
Story.
And
yeah.
I had like already played in my head like what I was going to say to her because I was like, I just need to talk to her and just tell her, how much of inspiration she is to me. And so when we get there, it's a band playing. So, the band is dope. One of the band members I know from Philly. I was like, oh, snap, he here? It was like really random. And so, they were just killing it. So at some point, they brought me up there to like dance or whatever, which was funny. Me and a couple other people. And my brother Rob, we was up there vibing. And then as I'm dancing, I see Tab walk in, y'all. And I was like, girl, keep it together. Like the whole time, like keep it together. And I was like, I'm about to cry. Like
Tabitha is a whole celebrity out here, for real.
And so what's crazy about that is I've met so many celebrities. Like I've literally walked by Stevie Wonder, leaned on the same podium as Will Smith, like all these big celebrities, and I never responded like this. So seeing Tab was like, because she's real, you know what I'm saying? She a believer, she a mother, wife, like just so many of those similarities. Anyway, so I keep it together. And at some point, like all of the artists they performed, but then my homie, the one that invited us there, he was like, all right, y'all gonna be up next. Like you're gonna go up and introduce them for the song. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, all right, keep it together. So I go up there and I tell them about who we are, what we came to do. And then I said, Tabitha was just standing there, just smiling, just looking. And so I told her, I was like, Tab, I just wanted to say to you. And then I start, y'all, I couldn't keep it together. I'm like crying. And I didn't even say nothing. I just pointed to her and I said like this. And she said, I know, baby. I know. I said, inspiration.
Mama Tab stopped right in. She stepped right in. Mama stepped right on in, didn't she?
She said, it's okay, babe. She said, I know. So anyway, then we did the song and she loved it. She loved it so much that she came up to give a word. She gave us a word, like a sermonette about what the song was like about. So basically the song's called Ready for the World, right? And so she came up there and started talking about how like your life is your world. And sometimes God, he prepares you for your life for this world that he's, giving you. And sometimes you feel that you're not ready, you don't feel good enough and all this other stuff. And she was like, you got to be ready for the world, because if you ain't ready for what did she say? I don't want to misquote her, but it was so dope. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy. So afterward, I got to speak to her one-on-one, and she was just so regular, like so normal. Everything, the way she is online, like that's how she is. Very kind, patient. She literally spoke to everybody in that whole building, y'all. And she stayed there to the end. Like she didn't leave. I was like, you gonna leave? She's like, oh no, I'm here for the whole night. Like she said, I'm gonna be here for a while. She told London that. She said, I'm gonna be here for a while. I said,
is it an open mic?
yeah, it was an open mic. And it was like the kind of like first official open mic. So it was a lot of people there. It was packed. Like it was, I didn't know that. I didn't know that until we got there. So and Shakia was there too. Shakia was one of the artists that was there for the joint. And she, first of all, Shakia murdered. She killed London. Y'all should have seen London kill. All of them.
We got London in the chat.
Killed. Lauren was giving us Lauren Hill. I said Lauren. London was giving us Lauren Hill. Like that's what she was giving us. It was great. Everybody did an amazing job. And it was just the open mic was specifically curated for us. And then they had other people sign up when they came into the building. So it was great. It was just it was such a high.
Fire.
It was just literally.
So
did
at the end, Tab was coming?
Yeah, I knew she was coming. I didn't really tell everybody else that she was coming because I was like, just in case something don't go down. Right. I didn't want to, get people's hopes up, but I knew she was going to be there. So
gotcha.
I told her after, I was like, well, we're going to, we want to send the song. Where should we send the song to? And she gave me the email address and everything to send the song to. So
that's fire.
Hey, ready for the world.
Ready for the
world. Listen. So Kel My Name, it's Say My Name, right? Kel My Name, is it supposed to be a spinoff of Say My Name? Or what is it supposed to be?
I think so. I mean, that makes sense to me. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. But anyway, definitely shout out to Shakia in the chat, London in the chat. And of course, has returned as well. Where Trish goes, we see Stephen the Levite show up as well. Daryl, I ain't seen you, man, for the last 2-3 weeks either, man. I'm just saying. I'm messing with y'all, but it's good to have you back. It's good to have everybody. Asha in the chat, shouts out. But yeah. The show is not the same without you, Trish. So we definitely appreciate you being back with us. We missed you as well. And let's get on with the show. How about it?
Hey.
Let's do it. So, all right, y'all. We got these topics for y'all this week. Let's go ahead and get right into it, y'all. We got boom. As I quickly check out the topics for the week.
I'm mad that we include the topics we discussed.
Reach Summer playlist. We got Beyonce standing up for the gospel. We got Are Women the Catch? And we got Is Child Support Really the Way? All right. So we're going to get into all of that tonight on the Tastemakers Pod. Definitely appreciate you guys hanging with us. Make sure to like and subscribe. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend what it is we do right here on the Tastemakers Pod. Priscilla in the chat, shouts out to you as well. But first,
is that your wife?
It's meme of the week. Let's get into these memes.
Wait, hold on. Who is saying hey dad?
Hey dad.
It said Priscilla. It said hey dad. Talking to you.
Oh, so Priscilla is my wife.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, yo, is that your wife?
Hello, dad means that must be my daughter on my wife's account. So that's what that is. Okay. That's what it is. So
okay. Shout out. Yes. What's her name again?
Hey,
what's her name?
Who? My daughter, Tori.
Tori. She got a YouTube channel and it's fire. Everybody go follow Tori.
So while you were gone, Tori straight hijacked the show one day. And she was like, look, I'm going to come on your show. You're going to read this script, and we're going to tell people to go subscribe to my channel. And I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. Let's do it.
Hilarious.
So that did happen as well. But again, let's get into these memes, guys.
All right. Quote, you are up first.
So listen, yo, I've been holding on to this joint for like 2-3 weeks. I didn't know if everybody was ready for it, but we are the After 10 o'clock show for a reason.
Get your daughter in here.
I was completely shocked last night. I walked out the bathroom at the roadhouse to see that someone had all over the toilet seat. What in the world?
Trish, you mad funny, Trish.
Get your daughter in here.
With your daughter up in here.
My daughter don't have a clue what that means.
She's about to ask you. She about to ask you when it's over.
Again, after 10 o'clock for a reason. Next.
All right.
All right, who's this?
Yeah, you ever stop and
This
think
is
about the fact
Corey's.
that you've never seen your own face before? I've seen reflections or images of my own face, but with my own eyes, I've never.
Why is he deep for no reason?
Always.
He's so
That's
deep
your boo?
for no
I mean-
reason.
That's your boo.
Who was that? Was that Solomon? Is that who that was?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was Joseph.
I'm about to
Lord
bring him
Jesus.
for a
Joseph
concert.
actually had another hot joint that he put out this past week about yeah. Tasha got it. He's smoking that good.
I
Yes.
think he is.
Exactly. That is exactly what's going on over there. I'm sure. Yeah. Mr. Legacy Jones said, "What is Joe doing?" Answer: marijuana. Marijuana. That is exactly what Joe is doing. Indeed. What's the next one we got?
Okay. This one is mine.
Okay.
When I said I was an INDEPENDENT, do you know what that means? Type of woman, I did not mean this, Lord. I did not mean this.
That's funny. That's funny. Nah, that's funny.
So about that smoke detector.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I
That is
can't.
hilarious. Speaking of the smoke detector, indeed.
Not
Are you
what I
calling
did.
Aisha
Not this,
Asha?
Lord.
Are you calling Aisha Asha?
Probably.
Aisha.
Who?
He
You.
Did I
probably
do
is.
it?
Yeah.
You
Yes,
know me.
quote.
Of course I'm calling Aisha Asha.
Aisha.
Whatever her real name is, I'm probably saying the wrong thing. We all know this.
Lord.
So it is what it is. And
It's obviously a bye.
baby girl, see you later. And then and I think my wife might be there too. Bye, baby. So
She's definitely asking your wife, what's busting a nut mean?
Oh my gosh.
She's definitely asking
and
your
my wife will find a witty way to answer that question. So
Don't lie to your kids.
let's see here. And then what's really funny about that, don't get it twisted, for those that don't know, my wife is actually from Brazil. English is not her first language. She might not know the phrase, FYI. So yes, I will have to explain that one later. And of course, I'm going to lie. So up next, what's the next meme?
Oh, that's mine. It wasn't that funny, however.
Oh, okay. So Trish is just making sure that you guys know while you're working, you could be exercising, getting 6 miles a day in while working your 9 to 5. Okay. Putting
Yeah, it
them
was a
on
reminder
game
for
there,
me.
Trish.
It was a reminder
Okay.
for me.
The song is dope.
Got you. J.R. Psalm said, quote, you're going to have 2 black eyes next week. 2? Why 2? Yo, so that is what it is. That is the meme of the week. Y'all know how we do. All right, guys, let's get into these topics here. Starting with, what's popping?
Is it me or is can y'all hear quote going in and out?
No, he's good.
It must be me then, because all I hear, it's like you keep breaking up a little bit, but it must be my internet because my internet sucks.
Okay, no worries. Cool. I'm just glad it ain't my internet. Listen. So up first, y'all, of course, is this Reach Summer playlist. Y'all know how they do it every single year in the summertime. Sometimes late in the year, sometimes late in the summer. But they kind of put it out right in a good time, I would say, this year. It's the 116 Reach Summer playlist. This year's title was You Are the Movement. And they dropped that joint. It's normally the hottest playlist of the summer in the Christian hip hop realm. Did it live up to that this year, Goss?
First of all, it's normally not the hottest playlist of the summer. It's just the most recognizable. So let's get that one first straight. And secondly, no, they didn't live up to it. Well, let me say this. They lived up to it, to who their audience they were trying to get to, I guess. I guess their audience probably liked it. But I feel like nobody in this little chat we got going on is going to like it because we all 35 plus. So like it's not for us. You understand what I'm saying? Like I like 2 songs. I like the jump with Portia and Chaz, and then I probably like there's another one I like too. But like for the most part, I really wasn't rocking with it. But I do like Emmanuel the Prophet. I like that little nigga. That dude is nice.
Really?
Yeah, yo.
I'm really not. I'm really not feeling Emmanuel the Prophet.
He got to come in domination, bro.
His music sound extremely dated to me.
Like it sounds like T Grizzly.
It sounds like Juvenile almost, like that kind of sound.
Does it? He sound like T Grizzly.
I don't think I heard that one. Hold on.
No, it's
Go ahead, put it in your ear real quick.
Like I said,
Emmanuel the Prophet is nice.
Yeah, people seem to like him, and like I said, sometimes I just gotta get to the point and be like, you know what, quote, you are old, and you maybe don't know what it is that Cats is doing out here in these streets.
Well, it's the kids. It's the kids. It's not Cats. It's like I said, we're all 35 plus. So that necessarily isn't.
Okay, by the way, in the chat, they are correcting you. Like, Inez is like, yo, I am not 35 yet. JR Song is like, yo, you are not going to call me 35. I'm not 35 yet.
I ain't talking about them. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about us 4 here.
Oh, yeah. Us 4 are all over 35. Yes.
Yeah, I get the appeal, though. I feel like he's not rapping on beat, but I get the appeal in terms.
He's not. But, like, that's the, like, thing. Right? Like listen to T Grizzly, listen to G Herbo on some other songs. Like, I'm not saying not rapping on beat is the new style, but like it's okay. Even before Show Baraka was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it flies. Like, it got a little vibe to it. I like Emmanuel the Prophet.
Out of all the tracks, I didn't expect to hear you say you like that one. But okay, what else? What else you thought about it?
That's it. I didn't like none of it except Emmanuel and Portia and Chaz. Their song was dope.
Okay.
Portia, well, like they keep making the same playlist every year. It seems like there's nothing new.
Okay. So that is Goss on the Reach Summer playlist. Trish, what you think?
So I had to give it another listen because the first time I listened to it, I was like, but after the second listen, I said, hold up, nah, I missed this. So Steppin' with Miles Minnick and What Up RG, I actually like that joint. It's
you like both of their verses, or you like the whole joint?
I like the, maybe I just like the feel of it. I'm not always like a fan of like how some of these youngins is rapping, but I love the feel of the song though. Like it was giving me a little bit of a vibe. I really didn't like No Big Deal song, which is very unfortunate because I like him, but I just didn't like his song.
Okay.
The Have a Nice Day joint with Tadashi and 1K. It was decent. It was decent actually. It had a nice little thump to it.
That joint's a vibe.
Yeah, the Limo Blaze joint with George Rose. Now, first of all, I like George Rose. I actually really like him. I think he's a really good artist. And I was waiting to see him do a little bit more. So that song is really dope. It's got the Afro beats feel. I feel like it feels really authentic. Limo Blaze is out here doing his thing. Of course, the joint with Chastity and Portia. Love that because it's them and it's a vibe. The Lunch Table joint though. Okay, I don't know if y'all know who Flogic is, and I don't know if y'all know who Bats is.
I know Bats. Flogic, I had not known.
So Flogic, they're a sister duo. These girls are, listen, they be rapping, okay? Like rapping. Y'all need to go look them up on Instagram. They're Flogic. I think it's at Flogic. Really, I mean, like they are like lyrically and delivery, just beautiful. I didn't know Eric Nelson, but I like the song. I like Lunch Table. I really like that joint. Go hard. Big Dog Designer Pants. I don't like Not Clyde like that. So
yeah, he's fun.
I don't know. I'm trying to.
He is fun.
Trying to like it, but it wasn't doing much for me. Any Attack though with Cray and Few. Yeah, that joint's dope. I like it.
Okay.
I like it. Lord of the Rings, it's cool. I like Supernatural. I like I Need You. Chastity, of course. The ones in between, like the Emmanuel's joint, and like Wave Ski, all of them joints, I haven't really gotten a chance to really listen to like that. So I don't want to judge them. But I felt like overall, it's very trendy. It's very, very trendy. It sounds like everything that's out in the world, of course. But
For sure.
I'm not mad at it. It's just I think I wanted more. I think I wanted more playback ability. But
I got the same issue. I got the same issue that y'all have. Well, maybe not y'all. Quote has with gospel music. I got that issue with gospel rap. Like,
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I mean, me too.
Okay.
The playback ability is not always where it should be to me.
Man. It's interesting y'all say that. I don't know. So, Brina, what you think about that joint?
I mean, it was cool. I mean, of course, I like the Portia Love Chaz song. I love that one. Really love Lunch Table. And then I actually did like the No Big Deal song. And then I also liked the 1K Few song, New Church. But yeah, I mean, I listened to it one time and like I didn't go back and listen to it again. It didn't grab me like the Ty Tribbett record did. Because I listened to both of those the same day. But I mean, it was cool. It was cool. It is trendy. It is something, I could send out to other people to introduce them to Christian hip hop. But yeah, I mean, it's cool for what it is.
Okay. Nothing necessarily stood out though.
Nah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I definitely think in comparison to last year's, this really didn't do it for me. This year, like last year's, I definitely was feeling a lot more when it came to the summer playlist. I wasn't Peachtree, the first track with Big Breeze. I really wasn't feeling it at first, but my second listen, or my third listen actually, when it jumped on, I was like, okay, I see why they put this track first. I see why they did there. You know what? I'm really not a big. The track is dope. The track is dope.
Yeah, the track is crazy.
Okay, yeah, and maybe that's it. Maybe it was just a track. I got to go back. No, I think Breeze he did his thing on it for this, but the track was hard though. The track was hard. I'm not a big Miles Minute guy right off. There are some tracks where I really like Miles on. This was not necessarily one of them. I feel like What Up RG saved the track. So that's me. Hummer with 350. I like 350. I don't know that I really like the track that much, but I do like 350. The One Way with the No Big Deal joint. I actually like this track as well. Like I said, nothing to write home about, but I did throw this track. I really liked 1K Few and Tadashi together. I really liked that. So I, like I said, I really, really did like that. Anything with Blaze on it, with that Afrobeat type feel with it, I'm going to probably like that. I actually wasn't crazy about the Chastity Portia Love track, even though I love both of those artists. I wasn't crazy about the track. Altogether, Lunch Table was Lunch Table. I knew what I was getting to that, so that wasn't bad there. Big Doll Designer Pants, whatever. Any Attack was pretty good. I really liked Lord of the Rings. I really actually did like Lord of the Rings with 1K Few, 1K Famo, and Vert Mob. I liked, that young boom, boom, boom to it. I enjoyed that. I was really not feeling Emmanuel the Prophet, though everybody, and I'm realizing something about myself. When people that I respect let me know about an artist, I put that artist right here. And I think then when I listen, I be disappointed real quick. You know what I mean? Just when people that I respect tell me about an artist, I think I maybe my expectations go up too high. And that's maybe what happened here with Emmanuel the Prophet. I feel the same way about Not Clyde. There's a lot of people that I respect who really, really rock with Not Clyde. And so when I finally, was able to listen, I was like, oh, I like what he's doing. I like who this kid is, but I really don't really rock with the music like talking about. So that's kind of how I felt on that. Wait and See. I feel like I was racist with Wait and See. Like listening to two British rappers, and my first thought was, oh, is that SO? Is that SO? Oh, that's not SO. Oh, it sounds like SO. Like, so do all British rappers sound the same just to me because I'm a Black American?
Probably.
Is this just me? It's just me? Okay. All right. Sorry about that.
I did thought it was SO
Yeah.
too. I did think it was SO.
You thought it was SO too? Yeah, I was like, oh, it's not SOL. It must be Dwayne Triumph. No, it's not him either.
No, you did.
All British rappers sound
Not
alike to
Dwayne
me.
Triumph.
I'm sorry. All the British rappers, I apologize because you all sound alike to me, and it feels real racist to say that. So that's first and foremost. Let's see here with the Vert Mob, Big Breeze, Scooty Wop joint. You know, like I said, I like Vert Mob. I like Scooty. You know what I mean? So I was cool with that. The joint with John Keefe and Russell, thought that was pretty cool for the most part. You know, yeah, I thought it was pretty cool for the most part. New Church, 1K Few, 1K P Son. I actually felt that a little bit. That was all right. Kind of doing, you know, 1K with this whole trying to have this almost this church vibe and, you know, this choir vibe behind them. The Supernatural remix, you know, whatever. Again, it was Blaze again with another joint. Angie Rose actually repped on this joint. I'd be listening like, okay, Angie, what we gonna do? She did a whole joint in Spanish, and I was like, okay, I feel that. And then I really, really liked this Chastity track, Ultralight, at the end. I really enjoyed that Chastity track. Every time I heard Chastity, I felt like I was listening to Natalie Lauren. Almost like I felt like I was hearing Natalie's pen behind Chastity. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just feeling like that's what I kind of felt like there. So yeah, so that's what it was. Ultimately, it was okay. It wasn't great. There was probably about 4 or 5 tracks that I was able to pull from it, maybe 3 or 4 that I felt like are worth listening to again. And there's a bunch of tracks that were really kind of forgettable. And that's unfortunate to me. But just because to me, this should be the IT playlist from a curation standpoint for the summer. This should be the IT playlist with the IT artists making it, you know, and if you can't bring, if it's as an artist, if you can't give me your A game for this playlist, then, you know, I don't know what we're doing. You know what I mean? So those are my thoughts. Last year's was better.
You know, I feel like the music, like I said, it's trendy. I feel like it's trendy in a good way though. Like, because when I think about the standard of the sound, and maybe this is just like, maybe I'm coming from an industry perspective, like, I don't know. I'm not like industry. Like I'm just thinking about the sound. I feel like that's where they're coming from. And of course, you know, them directing it towards a particular audience, which doesn't include us. I feel like it works very well for that audience, but just not for us. Like Corey said.
And you're saying for us because we old.
Because we're older, but also we just want a more mature sound. I think that's naturally.
Not even because I don't even think it's because we're older. Because like I said, I like Emmanuel the Prophet, but then on the secular side, I like Lil Baby. I like these artists that, you know what I'm saying, that still have that sound that the Reach playlist had, but I like to hear it secular than I like to hear it gospel. So for me, it's not.
We're not comparing Emmanuel the Prophet and Lil Baby, though. We're not doing that, right?
No, but I'm comparing Lil Baby.
I just wanted to be. Okay.
No,
so hold on. You think Emmanuel Prophet has a Lil Baby sound?
No. I'm saying Lil Baby has the Reach playlist sound, and Emmanuel the Prophet has that Reach playlist sound as well. But I listen to him, and it reminds me of secular. It doesn't remind me of something that's like, oh, this is what gospel hip hop sounds like. So like I like Emmanuel the Prophet because I like the dude who does it secular. So that's why I like Emmanuel the Prophet.
Who's that dude?
T Grizzly.
Oh, okay.
So
isn't T Grizzly with ain't he with ain't there a group that he's with, or is he normally by himself?
No, he's by himself. He's from Michigan. So So for me, it is like I am attracted to that sound only when it's like secular, I feel like. But when it's gospel, it sounds like you're trying to chase a trend. You're trying to chase it rather than do your own thing. So I think that's why I like it on the secular side, but not on the gospel side. Okay.
Then tell me about this too. What was going on with, like, it was like hey, we're going to curate this playlist, and then we're going to say, hey, 1K Few, hey, we just need you to be on all of these tracks. Like, what was that?
He's on all of them?
Just about.
He's on all these tracks. No, he's not on all the tracks, but he's on all the tracks.
Mm-hmm.
He's on a lot of them.
Saying? And don't get me wrong, I love hearing 1K, so I get the formula because I love hearing 1K for the most part, right? I rock with that. I think K is the wave, whatever. But
he's on 6 songs.
Why he was on every track though?
6 songs.
6 songs.
Because he probably the cheapest. He probably do features for free.
No, that ain't it. That ain't it, Goss.
I think there's there's some intentionality there. You know what I'm saying? Like Few is coming up. Like
Few is but
you know what I'm
6
saying?
tracks?
Is
that a record? Ain't that a record for like summer playlists, like to be on 6 of them things?
Probably is. But he got the sound. He got the juice. Like he got the juice right now. So
I ain't gonna front with that. I will appreciate it. I will hear a track and it will be like okay, it'll be mid, and then 1K will jump on there and I'll be like, okay, I like it a little bit better because Few is on there.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
6 tracks.
Exactly. Definitely said it right. Few was the Wayne of CHH. That's a fact.
The Wayne of CHH right now. That's a big. Go ahead. I see it. I like it. I like it. So that's our vibe on the Reach Summer playlist. Let's jump into the chat real quick. As you see stuff, just throw it out. Chat. Let's see what you guys had to say about it here. Shout out, Kiera. I see you in the chat, by the way. Good seeing you, sis. Appreciate you for stepping in. What else y'all see in these chats here?
Mr. Legacy Jones says, and what is a Scooty Wop?
keep your eyes on Scooty. Keep your eyes on Scooty. It's the Legacy Jones. He's making some noise. Yeah. I definitely think so as well. I think JR Psalm said like me, bro, it's crazy because all British rappers be sounding the same to me. I can't explain it. Yeah, me too. I hate to be that guy. Me too. Let's see here. Anybody else?
Spotify, Des. It's on Spotify. And babe, it is a playlist, but it's an album. Technically, it's an album. So they call it a playlist.
They call it a song playlist.
When's Lecrae gonna do a Tiny Desk concert?
When is Lecrae gonna drop this new album?
What?
Hold on. Speaking of Tiny Desk, did y'all see Usher's joint?
We talked about Usher last week. Yeah.
I missed it. Oh my gosh, dude.
We definitely talked about Usher. Yeah, so Usher, he saved R&B in 1 week after the whole debacle of the verses, and matter of fact, I guess I gotta repent and then I gotta apologize to Judon, who isn't even on. I haven't seen him in the chat this week, but I gotta apologize to Judon because Judon might have been on to something. Judon had made the statement that Usher might be the sound of love for our generation. That's a possibility. But if you can go to that tweet real quick, I was going too hard for my home. I'm a Virginian. For anybody who doesn't know, I am VA all day, 2 up, 2 down. And last week on the Tastemakers pod, I was saying that Chris might get Usher in the verses. And it's just because I ride for the home team. All right? It is what it is. I do. But Kevin on stage and that chick Angel was doing they were playing different tracks on Usher, kind of talking about the same kind of thing. And honestly, there was just a bunch of tracks I had kind of forgotten about. I just forgot. I was like, I forgot about that one. I forgot about that one too. I forgot about that one too. You know what I mean? And yes, I was riding too hard. My Virginia was showing. You know what I mean? So shouts out to Kev on stage. He actually responded to this joint. It's got 75 likes on this picture here, but that joint is like at 100 likes right now. And I don't be getting likes like that on Twitter. So shouts out to Kev on stage. Really? Siri? Right now, Siri? But yeah. So I apologize. Yo, no, Tosh, don't come for me like that. Do not. My R&B takes do not be questionable. Okay? I'm just from Virginia, so I ride for Chris Brown.
Tasha Boo.
Don't be coming for me like that, Tasha. Do not.
I mean,
Okay.
she right though, because no. I like Chris Brown too. But not over no Usher.
Listen. If they have a versus, I'm still gonna root for Chris Brown. Don't get it twisted. I just understand that Usher will probably win that without a shot of a doubt.
Chris is gonna outperform Usher. Chris can outperform Usher though.
Chris can outdance Usher.
Yes, I will agree with that.
Yeah.
I will agree with that.
Yes, he can. That boy's bad.
Chris can definitely outdance Usher. Now, can he outperform Usher? I don't know. I don't know. Usher's it's a bad boy. And he's been doing it for a long time.
A really long time. It's the consistency for me.
I'm with you. I'm with you. And I disrespected the consistency last week. I did. But then Usher was like, watch this.
Everyone.
I was like, you're right. But listen, but Chris is my guy. I'm a ride for Chris. Don't get wrong. VA all day. But yeah, Usher probably would get him on that. So that is what it is. Definitely with the Reach Summer playlist, guys. Again, make sure to like and subscribe. Of course, you got to like right here to the Tastemakers Pod. Don't go nowhere. Make sure to tell a neighbor, tell a friend what it is we're doing. Matter of fact, y'all can do that right now. Like literally, you can
hit the
share button on your YouTube joint right now.
Tasha, I'm gonna be in Florida next week. Come holler at me.
You're gonna be in Atlanta tomorrow, in Florida. I mean, this is a single man, and I admit, I get jealous sometimes. I get jealous. He want to be in Florida. He want to be in Atlanta. He can just get up and go on his own time when he want to. He don't have no clue what's ahead of him if he put a ring on somebody's finger, and if he have any kids, he don't got no.
Nah, because she coming with me. What you mean? We traveling together.
Yeah. I hope it be like that, Goss. I hope it be. I want that for you.
Well, anyway,
I want that for you.
Tasha, I'm coming to Florida. We gonna link up, gang.
So that's what it is. Kira said all vocals alone. She gonna
Rolling Loud Festival, baby.
Let's see here.
Kanye and Kendrick.
That's right. I forgot you are doing that.
I forgot you bought tickets for that a long time ago.
Yep, you did.
Long time ago. Wait, hold up. Let me show y'all the. Yo, hold on. Bruh,
We're about to go to the next topic, dude.
They did such a good job of their packaging. Look at this packaging. Like this is where the ticket, like the wristbands came in.
Oh wow.
This is fire. Like you gotta feel it. Like it feels good. All right, I'm done.
Inez on this I know one Chris Brown song. Inez, you can't be out here knowing only one Chris Brown song. Which means I gotta send you my Chris Brown playlist.
What?
I gotta send you my Chris Brown playlist.
What the meme say? I mean, she bad, but she only know one Chris Brown song.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I don't know, Inez. Like
I'm
about to go for Inez. Inez is the homie. I was about to go all for you, Inez. I was about to get you, but I ain't gonna get you. I'm just saying, if you learn some Chris Brown, you might get a ring on that finger quicker. I'm just saying. Let's see here. Let's get. I'm messing with you. Inez. I'm messing with you. What it mean is what I just said. That's what it mean. I interpreted what Goss was saying.
Oh, what happened? Wait, hold on a second. What happened? I'm lost. What did I say?
You got to keep up. You got to keep on.
Like
I'm sorry.
She bad, but she only know one Chris Brown song.
Y'all know that meme that's going around? That be like, yo, she's a 10, but y'all know I'm talking about.
Yeah. No.
That's what I'm talking about.
I thought you were saying Inez is bad, but she only know one. I mean,
Inez is a beautiful woman. For sure.
Okay, we were just trying to make sure you were saying what we thought you were saying, but
I was saying it in terms of the meme.
Got it.
Speaking of memes, right? Y'all see this whole Taylor Rook situation that's going on? Anybody caught that?
What happened?
Like, cats is getting crazy with their responses to her questions. Like, whenever anybody is being interviewed by her, they say the most ridiculous things. And they're saying, like, she's such a baddie that cats just forget, cats be like, yo, she asked him a question, they'd be like, well, if me and Usain Bolt was in a race, like, I would just tell, like, you know that, right? Cats just be coming out their mind like, oh yeah, if I played in Jordan's time, this was John Morant did. If I played in Jordan's time, I'd watch him, right? Like Cat, and like you've got all these interviews of cats saying the most ridiculous things while talking to Taylor when she's interviewing them. I'm like, she's such a baddie that they go crazy. It's hilarious.
I feel it. If that was Malika, I'd do the same thing. Malika Andrews, oh my God.
I don't know who that is.
Listen. On
Google
to the
it.
next. These are sports cats. Yeah.
Google it.
Listen, let's go ahead and play this next video. A black women doing sports casting right now. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
There
I
is.
saw this
Yes.
There's a whole
I
lot.
was somewhere and I was looking on the TV and I was at the gym and on ESPN it was like 3 beautiful black women.
ESPN does a beautiful job of that.
They done came a long
kills
way.
it.
ESPN has come a long way with that, but shouts out to them for what they're doing with that.
Mhm.
They are doing
I'm
that.
impressed.
They definitely are.
Other than Maria Taylor. Everybody but Maria Taylor.
Oh yeah,
Why
that's
you
what I
just
was
hate
talking
on Maria Taylor like that?
Cause I don't like her, bruh. I don't like the way she just left ESPN like that.
But Taylor's cute though too.
Yeah, but she should have stayed to form the whole gang. Like she's left because Stephen A. Smith made more money than her. Like,
Well, no,
bruh,
I think
you
it was
ain't no
her and
loyalty.
Michelle. Was it what's her name? Her and I can't think of
Jamel
her
Hill?
and the girl. No, it wasn't.
nah,
Jamel.
the white girl, Nichols.
There was Nichols. Yes, it was her and Nichols that kind of had gotten into some because Nichols.
But you
said some
don't
bad
leave. You stand your ground and stay.
and get that bag. But yeah.
That's what I'm
So
saying,
anyway,
bro.
let's get off sports.
I love to see a
'cause-
black girl win.
Oh, she won. She got that next contract with
But
who
it
was
ain't
it that got her?
ESPN.
Was it
ain't
Fox? It was
ESPN,
somebody
though.
the Snatch Strap gave her a nice bag. I don't remember.
Oh,
who
it
it
definitely
was.
won't Fox.
That's Bleacher Report.
Was it Bleacher Report?
That's where she
Okay.
is now in Turner Sports.
Okay. Yeah. Bleacher and Turner. Yeah, she got that
It
bag
ain't
from TNT.
ESPN's
TNT.
the end game.
got that
ESPN's the
TNT
end
back.
game, bro.
Oh
not
no,
bigger-
that's
It's not more than ESPN.
I don't know, man. I think they gave her the bag. Yeah. Her, yeah. Anyway, let's keep it moving, y'all. Keep it going. Because the chats is like, who are these sports people? Yeah, so we're gonna keep going. So Beyonce, Donnie McClurkin. Let's go ahead and check out what Uncle McClurkin had to say about Beyonce riding for him.
Beyonce won her first solo, Grammy for her first solo project. Same year, she came up, said, Pastor Donnie, I won. And because she used to come and visit our church. Yeah. I won. I said, oh yeah. They brought me to the interview row, all the different, Jay Leno, all those different shows. And Donnie McClurkin just went, oh no, move on, we don't do gospel.
Wow.
4 different radio and media, move on, we don't do gospel. And it broke me. I'm standing there with a Grammy, and no, we don't do gospel. And Beyonce, can we do an interview? And Beyonce walked up to them and said, I'm sorry, you don't do gospel. And walked away. All 4 of them, no, I'm sorry, you don't do gospel. Wow. And they came to me, hugged me, and said, I got your back. Pastor, I got your back.
That's pretty dope, kind of sweet there of Beyonce. Of course, that was back with her first album, not to say that. Anyway, all that to be said, shouts out to Queen Bee for that. I thought it was kind of dope. Real quick topic. What y'all think about that?
dope.
I think that's fire. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I
I feel like she would do it today. I feel like she would still do it today.
You think she would still do it today?
Yeah.
Dope. Okay. I love it. Inez is going beehive crazy in the joint.
Hey.
That's what it is. She going crazy in the joint. J.R. Psalms, what did I do? What did I say? I don't know what because I was saying, I know what you, okay, my bad. You know me. But yeah, so shouts out to B for that. I thought that was dope. Shouts out to Cruise Hip Hop for bringing that to my attention. But yeah, that was kind of dope that she stood up for Pastor Donnie McClurkin in that time period and check cats on that. So I thought that was really dope. Real quick topic. It had Beyonce's name in it. I figured it was great to put that in there and have that on the show details joint for traction purposes. On to the next. Listen.
We should talk about John Gray. We should have did the John Gray topic.
Oh, I asked in the chat, I said specifically, how do you guys want to come about this John Gray topic? And nobody said nothing.
Did you? I missed that.
I missed
Yeah.
it. My bad.
Yeah, I did
So,
too.
I was
Everybody
today
missed
was
it.
and everybody in the chat, this is how they do me.
This is how
This is how they
That's
do
true.
me.
That is true.
This is
I was
exactly how they do me.
Sorry. I
So,
tried to respond as much as I could though.
Yeah, no, this is just exactly how they do me. It is what it is. I suffer every week to make this happen. And
Tell them your plight, quote. Tell them your plight. Tell them your plight, son.
I was gonna give you my sob story, my soapbox, but nah, we won't do that. We will go on to the next topic. Make sure to like and subscribe. Of course, tell a neighbor, tell a friend what it is we do right here on the Tastemakers podcast. The question was asked. Question is, are women the catch?
Yes.
Are women the catch?
No
That's the question. So this was posted on the interwebs. Who do males think the catch? I guess she's saying, who do males think the catch is? Why do males think they the catch? There you go. She had it right. I had it wrong. Why do males think they the catch? All right. And Candace down here is like, hey, well, honestly, because real men are the catch. When you think about it, men don't need women for anything. They can cook, clean, etc. by themselves. We as women wait for a man to propose to us, which would make them the catch because as women, we're looking for someone to lead, protect, provide, amongst other things. I would go into more detail, but this is really a convo to be had. So,
Candace.
Yes, we just script over Gray because what we gonna say about Gray? Like at the end of the day, John Gray is in a situation. We praying for his healing. We're gonna keep it going. Like I'm not gonna get into because I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that. I don't want to put my mouth like that, and I didn't feel comfortable with us really putting our mouth like that. And y'all didn't tell me how y'all wanted to deal with that anyway. And I deserve that pause that was coming from you eventually. Anytime mouth or anything else is mentioned, this is kind of what happens.
Put my mouth like what? Hey, yo.
You know what I mean.
Put your mouth on what?
What you put your mouth on, quote?
You know what I mean. I'm not
you said it.
Putting my mouth.
Oh, God.
Who had it? Put your mouth on me. That was Eddie Murphy. Put your
Lord.
mouth. Anyway, all right. So yeah.
Nah, Candace is wrong. Candace is wrong.
Wait.
You know,
okay. Why is Candace
affinity. Wrong? Bruh,
okay.
I would like to have a 15-minute conversation with Candace about her background, how she was raised. Has she been treated fairly by men? That whole conversation. Because I am a firm and thorough believer that women are absolutely the catch. And women make statements like Candace just made because men aren't doing their jobs as men, right? So, and we can get into that, what necessarily, quote unquote, a job is as a man. That's a different conversation. But to stay on topic, you have to understand that she's saying that men are the catch. Well, what about this? There's no such thing as a man without the woman. Like, women birth men. It's not a thing. It's not a transactional thing where it's like, no, this is why women are the catch, or this is why men are the catch. It's no conversation. Women are absolutely the illest thing ever made in life. Jesus looked at men and said, no, y'all need some help. I'm going to give you this woman. Right? So from that point on, Jesus told us that women were the catch. There's no conversation. I don't understand. And then even, I'm not done. And then even here, when I'm thinking about, like, bruh, like when men propose to a girl, like, all right, so all men have this dog in us, right? Like we're just like this naturally, like we're just dogs naturally, right? That's how we were born. You know what I'm saying? And like, bruh, that's why it's such a big deal when you commit to one woman, because you're saying, I'm gonna kill this dog in me for you, girl, for you. Because I want to be with you for the rest of my life. I don't care about none of these other girls out here, and I want to be with you. You feel
exactly,
me?
Inez. Exactly,
so
Inez.
This is why we have to understand that women will always be the catch. There is no ifs, ands, buts about it, because quote, you're an R&B guy. You've heard men beg for women's love and talking about don't leave me, don't whatever. Like, that's a man thing.
Oh,
That's
baby,
even,
oh, baby, oh, baby.
you know what I'm saying? Like women, they do that behind the scenes, right? And they go cry to their girls, blah, blah, blah. But like dudes, we'll make songs about it. You know what I'm saying? We'll we publicly are asking, no, don't leave us, baby. Don't leave us, whatever you do. Because although, you know what I'm saying, men may do their dirt, they may do whatever they want to do, at the end of the day, we know that women are the catch. Like, we know that it's a woman's world. Like, we know that, like, the way that God set it up was like, yo, like, we need each other. So for Candace to say that men don't really need us, where? Who?
That's crazy. No, that statement is wild.
What?
That statement sounds so wild.
You feel me? So that's why I said I would love to have a conversation with her, and I would love to talk to her and educate this young lady about how she is the catch, and understand and trying to get her to understand that, you know, yo, you are out here like, yo, you are you, girl. Stop acting like you ain't. You the catch. Drop my tissue.
Okay. Just remember, you got to go to Atlanta in the morning.
Oh, I know.
Brina, what's your thoughts about this?
Yeah, I mean, I would have to disagree with Candace on that too. I don't know. It's like, it's always, we come back to this. It's like the same conversation every single time. But I mean, that question, why do men think that they are the catch? Because they really do. I would like, to know why they feel, that they are the catch. Like, why do they think that way? Like, that's the real issue. Because they act like we really supposed to be grateful.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's the question.
Please, woman, be with me. Please, I am nothing without you. That's how we should be at all cases. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying they feel that, like, sometimes, regardless of their behavior or what they do, it doesn't matter what they do, they're the catch. And like, I had a situation where, like, one of my exes told me, he was like, you just got smart with me. And there are women out here praying for God to send them a man. And you just got smart with me. And I was like, what?
First of all,
that's what I mean by this question. Yeah. Ex.
You ain't my daddy. That's number one. Okay.
So yeah, that's the question. Why do they feel like that?
Who are you talking to? Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
But low key though, like, all right, so I be telling girls this too, right? Because they be like, why do you act the way you be acting? I'm like, I mean, because I know, like, there's not a lot of me's running around out here. Like, there's not a lot of dudes like me, right? So I be acting the way I be acting sometimes because I know that I'm a catch as well too. But I'm not going
gloss that I needed for this topic. Yes.
But
go ahead.
But I'm not gonna play myself and act like the girl I'm talking to ain't like okay. So I always have this saying: you should date people that you don't deserve. So any girl that I date, I'm not gonna deserve her, but I'm gonna get her. You know what I'm saying? So like, because when I have this disposition of I don't deserve you, I act different. But if I feel like I deserve you, or like, yo, why you acting like this? Like this, you feel me? Like, like, I just don't. So yes, men are the catch, but the right woman is a bigger catch. Like, I'm a goldfish.
Okay.
She's a swordfish.
I like that concept because I don't want to say that men aren't a catch as well. I think that concept of like men, we the catch. Like, I mean, y'all, we both catches, right? Like, if the man is dope, he dope. You know what I'm saying? But also, as like if we're looking at it from a biblical point of view, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, the women do bring help. We are the helpmate. Like, we are valuable. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is just an interesting conversation, especially coming from the single, y'all singles point of view. Yeah, it's interesting. What you thinking?
Listen.
Because you got a lot going on.
So listen. So I be counting on Corey to be a certain way sometimes, and the way he started this kind of messed up my topic thing. And so I was gonna go with the entertainment value on this.
I've always been an advocate for women, though. I've always been an advocate for women being them.
Okay, amen.
No, I haven't. Tell me if I'm wrong.
No, I'm not saying that you haven't. But
okay.
That last thing you said when you were like, but hey, I am the catch as well because there's not a lot of me running around. Something like that you said. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
I'd be on that tip too.
I got my goss here with me. So listen. So check it out. At the end of the day, sometimes, you're wondering, am I going to hit them with this, or we're going to do the entertainment value, this or whatever. But yes, at the end of the day, women are the catch. I mean, that is 100%. So much so that sometimes I'll be looking at women and be like, y'all like us, dudes? Like y'all like us?
That part.
Like.
Tina.
Didn't need your second, but
that's why I understand girls that like girls, because I get it. I'm like, yo, I get it, bro.
So in the most carnal element of myself, as Goss just said, that in the most carnal element of myself, yes. Therefore, I do be understanding that. Like when a lesbian is doing what lesbians do, I'm like, I get it. I like her too.
Completely.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? Which really makes me not understand dudes, because I'd be like, yo, I don't understand how girls really like us like that. And then like you know us. Like what do we okay. Anyway, shouts out to AID Anomaly in the chat as well. All that to say, yes, we're right. Women are the catch. It is true. As James Brown so cleverly put it, it is a man's world, but we are absolutely nothing without a woman. And of course, within the last 10 or 15 years, it could be argued that it's even a man's world for that matter. AI's like, yo, what did I walk in on? Yeah, come on, yeah. Quote, call Tasha, I said in my most carnal self, before I even put that on, gosh, Tosh, you gonna stop coming for me tonight. Look, I ain't seen you in a couple weeks, right? I even gave you a courtesy call to make sure you was doing all right, and you weren't even checking in on the joint, and you're gonna be coming at my neck.
Tell Tasha I got something carnal for her in 2 weeks.
What you say?
Listen.
Guys, you need to tell me he got something carnal for her in 2 weeks. What does that mean?
See, that's what he's saying.
Yeah. Tasha's like, wait. And I don't know if that wait is an expectation wait or like a hold up wait. I don't know what that is, Tasha. I'm gonna be honest with you. You might have to clarify some things real quick. But anyway, yes, this is definitely the this is the after 10 o'clock show, which means it's the after dark show. Y'all know how we do. It's the Tastemakers pod. So listen, if you are a moderator in the chat, do me a favor and block naked whoever doing whatever they're doing right there.
We got moderators.
Hey, that's my first time being able to say that. Y'all, we got moderators. We got moderators. You can block
moderators out here.
Yeah, we got a couple of moderators in there. But Mr. Legacy Jones said quotes, comments that activated the sex box.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't even remember what I said. I don't even remember what I said.
It was the algorithm.
The algorithm got me.
The algorithm.
Yeah, there you go. Tosh said naked or lesbian. It was like on the way. Listen, moderators, y'all know who y'all are. Please handle that for me. I appreciate you, moderators. And if y'all don't handle that, I'm gonna have to question the moderators. Like y'all slow on the block. There's a couple of y'all. Anyway, so make sure to like and subscribe. It is the Tastemakers pod. This is how we do. We is fresh, we grown, we Christian, and we indeed are black. And we grown as a mug after 10 o'clock. So that is what it is. See what happens when you stop quoting Christ. Make a Mr. Legacy Jones. Yeah, my bad. I said I prefaced. I said in my most carnal self. Y'all please block this cat.
What is happening?
Y'all gonna make
They
me,
coming in different. It's
Yep.
like different names. They coming in
Out here.
different names.
Just start saying
dude.
Jesus. Start saying Jesus.
Oh, there we go. Just start saying Jesus. Every knee will bow, every tongue will confess.
Come on
And
now.
every bot will
Jesus
leave.
indeed is Lord, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, the Most High God. Is that how it is? Then we get the Christian bots in that be like, all of y'all is going to hell.
Can't win.
What
Can't
we
win.
gonna do? What we gonna do? So anyway, it is what it is. But no, for sure. Ladies are the catch. But it is twofold, right? I think we all are catches. To be completely clear on
We
that.
We all aren't catches. Don't get it twisted. We all are not catches. Don't put that lie out there.
Whew.
You ain't no catch.
I know a few non-catchers. And they be catching. And I'm like, why did you throw it to him? And I be like,
why did you throw it to him? Yo. Hey, I do not get these comments. Y'all cats is going crazy in the comments.
Wait, what?
Oh man. Let's see. I'm
gonna
hold off on the chat for a second because the chat is going crazy. Listen, so our last topic of the night. I said some were caught and got thrown back in the water. Whew. It be happening. Kiara was like, cause my baby daddy, okay.
Kiara!
We're not gonna talk about that. That's a whole
Listen.
That's the only thing that nigga catches, demons and diseases. Stop it.
Oh Lord, not demon and disease.
But Kiara, but you weren't saying that when you were throwing it though. You won't say that when you were throwing it. Don't be trying to dish your baby daddy now. Go ahead, Quote. Go ahead, Quote. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give Kiara time to respond to this. No, I'm joking. Listen, y'all is crazy in the chat. I'm blaming the chat. This is y'all's fault. Like I ain't do nothing wrong.
Wait,
so
Kiara going crazy. Kiara like this. This Kiara right now.
Wait, what is Inez talking about? She tired of his foolishness. Who are you talking about, Corey?
Yeah, she's talking about Corey. Oh no. She's talking about the chat, the person, whoever was doing the thing. Thank you, Inez, for handling that. Thank you. I think that's who she was talking about. She could have been talking about Corey though too.
Oh, she said okay. I was like, what?
So listen, last topic of the night. Y'all know what to do. Make sure to like and subscribe. It's the Tastemakers Pod. Make sure to tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Like you could literally hit the share button right now for the last topic and let people know what's going on. Yeah, what's going on with the tissue, Goss? Like, okay. All right, so
I got allergies, bro. My nose keep leaking.
Can you take some daggone Zyrtec?
It don't work, yo.
Yes, it do. I got bad allergies too. You have to keep taking it consistently.
I'm about to take them right now.
Zyrtec and Flonase.
He literally has Zyrtec, like he's got it in the house with him right now. Okay.
Take it.
Jesus.
Take it every day.
Amen.
You have to take it every day.
It don't
take
work,
it every
bro.
day.
It does work. Take it every. How often do you take it?
Like 2 times a week.
And that's why it don't work.
How many should I take?
Wow.
How much does the bottle say to
just
take?
One.
I'm gonna take 3. I'm gonna take
no.
3.
Oh my gosh. You will be please. Oh my God.
I'll be all right.
Lord. No, take one.
Kira said, I keep telling you his nose malfunctions at the same time every Wednesday. She did say this last week. She definitely said this last week. Stephen the Levite is like, and that's why women are the catch right there. So it is what it is. I can't even knock. Listen, last topic of the night. This video came out. I think it was on the DL Hughley joint. Let's go ahead and hit that joint real quick, Bree.
My baby father on child support. Well, I'm gone, he's gone, or the baby's gone. We have to communicate because I believe in family. So until one of those things happen, that man needs to be your friend. And you can't build a friendship when you get the courts involved to put him on child support to make these small ass payments because you're low key living off the payments. Child support to be spiteful and to, you know, try to help maintain their life. I'm not built for that, okay? I would rather just work a little bit harder and deal with the headache of having to work a little bit harder or go a little bit harder than to put my baby daddy on child support. I'm not doing it. I'm not putting my baby. I'll never put my baby father on child support.
Bruh, who raised these girls?
So you on? I think you on mute, Trish. So let's really.
Who raised these chicks, bruh?
Is child support the way? Go ahead, Trish.
It depends on what kind of baby father we talking about. You see what I'm saying? Because there are certain baby fathers.
Judon said she is definitely the catch.
I cannot. I cannot.
Go ahead.
Nah, I'm just saying, like some baby fathers are like, you know, they come through, they do what they need to do without having the mother having to ask him. You know what I'm saying? They're able to work it out without having to be on child support. But a lot of baby daddies out here, especially ones who have multiple baby mothers, you're gonna have to put them on child support because they I mean, from what I've seen, what I have, you know, I have experience with friends who have baby daddies or whatever. Like some of them, you just gonna have to put them on child support because they don't want to do nothing. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want to take care of their kids. And it's okay. It's like if they decided not to see the child, fine. Take care of your child from a distance. Get pay what you owe. Period.
That's what it is.
Right. If I'm not mistaken,
if it's more of a headache, then just do your thing and don't worry about the baby daddy.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't have no kids, so I don't know how this child support stuff works. If I'm not mistaken, child support, you get put on it because you're like a deadbeat dad and you refuse to take care of your kid. No, that's not how that works.
That's not how it works.
All right, how's child support work?
So, as I understand it, and Tasha, please help me out in the chat, or anybody, anybody help me out in the chat.
Tasha got kids? Tasha got kids?
No. Tasha don't got kids.
She's a lawyer. She's
a lawyer, so she knows how this works.
Oh, I thought she was an entertainment lawyer. I thought she was entertainment.
She does both, but continue.
So basically,
Tasha, you smart. I'm about to get you. I was about to say something crazy. Go ahead.
So anyway, so listen. So as I understand it, you know, ladies have the right to, baby mamas have the right to pretty much do the child support thing or not do the child support thing, pretty much, you know, as they want to, as I understand it. So that's kind of how that goes. I did want to quickly go to Kira's chat because I figured this is going to be interesting. She said, listen, I have an ex-husband and a baby daddy. My ex-husband handles, chat messed me up, my bad. My ex-husband handles business. Dang. Okay. With no provocation. Why you want to use 4-syllable words? You know, it's late. Thank you. Provocation. That's 4 syllables. I mean, I'm tired. It's late. My baby daddy, that nigga is responsible as Trish Johnson in a room full of young models. I think she means Trish and Thompson. That might have been a autocorrect. Yeah. And so, yeah. Some cats require it. Some cats don't. Is basically what Kiera is saying there. So, Goss, now that you know that information, finish what you're saying.
Yes, if they are responsible, then you don't got to put them on child support. Just like Kiera's baby daddy, because apparently he's ex-husband. Apparently he's very responsible, and you don't got to. So I get that. But if he's not paying and he has duties and he has things that he's responsible for, especially as a kid, then you sometimes got to do what you got to do to get that money for the kid. So yes, I'm an advocate of putting people on child support if they're being irresponsible or they're not taking care of their children. But if you don't got to go through the system, then don't go through the system. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you got to do, take care of your business. You know what I'm saying? Or you could cancel all that out and just pull out. Simple as that.
Wait, Hold on. I was reading. What did he say? Did you say pull out? Is that what he said?
He said, yes, you can cancel all that if your pullout game is strong. That is basically what he said there.
I mean,
Mine is weak.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I mean, pull out. It's listen, man.
I mean, my husband's pull-out game is weak too. So I listen.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm married with kids. Yeah, see, here's my thing: is I never wanted to have a pull-out game, so I was like, let me just do this the right way, and then I ain't never got to have a pull-out game. You feel what I'm saying?
At all.
I ain't never got. You know what I mean? So is my pull-out game weak? I don't know. I never played the game. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
never played the game.
When I was playing the game, mine was definitely weak.
I said, pull out. What the? Right. Jill said, I ain't signed up for the pull-out game. Period.
Listen.
We had to. It was a couple of times that I was like, for real. I told him one time, I was like, if I'm pregnant, we fighting. And sure enough, I was pregnant.
Sure enough.
But did y'all fight?
We didn't. Of course we didn't.
Oh man. So listen, Brina.
I wish I was a virgin, Tosh. I wish I was. That'd be if I could do it all over again, I would be. But I'm low key a virgin though, for real. Cause like I've only been with like 2 girls. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't make you a virgin though.
But low key it does though.
Not low key.
So what Goss is saying is if your body count is under 3, you're a virgin.
My body count is only 2. This girl, Trisha, this girl told me that I was basically a virgin because I had only been with 2 girls.
No, that's not how that works.
Basically.
I'm telling you what Shorty told me.
So listen, no. If that's not how that worked, then all these ladies talking about they got rejuvenated situations, that's not how that worked.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That doesn't mean they're virgin, but that mean they tight. I mean, what? We're talking about different things.
Right. Well, you know what? When I say rejuvenated situations, of course, I'm not just talking physically. I'm talking all these ladies who are. There's a lot of ladies. There's a thing in the church where cats be like,
I'm a brand new car, bro.
Like,
I'm basically a brand new car. Like you could get top dollar for me. Okay, if you take me to the auction, I'm at least 20 grand or more.
Negative. That's not how that
Tasha,
works.
I'm not answering your question in the chat. Actually, I am going to answer your comment. Ultimately, it does not count. Ultimately, no, it does not count.
You know what I thought she said? I thought she said, "Did you do a head count?" Oh my god.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Listen, the closer it gets, we are the after 10 o'clock show. Okay?
Well, hold on a second.
The closer
Let me
it
clear it
gets
up.
to 12.
If we talking about
all right, that's what you were saying.
Nothing. Go ahead.
It's time for me to go to bed.
Brina.
Right. I forgot what I was gonna say. So I agree with everybody. So
is that what it is, Brina?
That's,
I forgot what I was saying.
I did. I really did.
I agree with everyone.
But Destiny,
everybody's right.
If you drive a Rolls Royce off the lot, a lot of people still want that Rolls Royce. You feel me? Rather than driving a Honda off the lot that got 180,000 or Rolls Royce with 1,000 miles, you gonna go for that Rolls, bro? Because it's basically new. That's what you're gonna say.
Basically new out here.
Basically new.
That thing's basically new. I want that.
Devin said a 2020 MacBook Pro.
Nah, it's 2 years old, bro. A lot didn't change from MacBook in 2 years.
A lot can change. Yeah. Apple be updating stuff in 2 years. I don't know.
Yes. Listen,
I got a 2021 MacBook Pro, so
I'm an iPhone 12, bro. I'm an iPhone 12 out here.
I just said I'm so confused.
Listen. So
as am I.
So again, refurbished. Listen, cats be screaming at refurbished. Listen.
Open box items. Wow.
Going back to the topic of child support.
Yes.
Bree, You ain't got nothing for the child support?
I mean, just that, you know, it's for certain people. It's for certain individuals. Like, if you have to be forced into being responsible, then then I think child support is necessary for those individuals. But yeah, if you don't have to use it, you know, I would say avoid it. But I don't have any personal experiences in that area, so just speaking from my observations of people I know around me.
Bruh, this Zyrtec ain't Zyrtecing.
You need Flonase. You need Flonase too.
Oh, now I need Flonase.
You need
I
both.
was about to say the same thing. Same thing.
I do both.
Man.
Oh, so, Kiara, that's the one. You right. I like that.
Kiara said, Goss, you are more like a special occasion shoe. You cool, wear a couple times, but we're going to keep you in the box.
That's a great description. Description. I'm Concords. Special edition.
It's Concords.
Number 11s.
AI says she feel like you just sneezed on everybody, on all of us. Listen, so really this child support thing, and it's different for everybody in the numbers. I be hearing different numbers for different people. I don't totally always understand how the numbers come up, different states, different levels of income, stuff like that. But I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I be hearing these child support numbers, and I be like, child support be a cop out for some cats.
It do.
Like I know how much I contribute to my family, right? And I be seeing some cats like $350 a month on child support.
Listen,
like $350.
That's crazy.
What that gonna do for who?
Exactly.
So I mean, if y'all in the chat can help us out and throw some child support numbers out there, maybe. But I done seen. I mean, listen, I done seen. Yeah. I done seen it be easier for cats to do. From the man to do the child support thing to really take care of his responsibilities. So I'd be feeling like child support's a bit of a cop out. So
yeah, because a child costs a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about on a monthly basis, it's expensive. I mean, it's expensive to take care of one child. You know what I'm saying? So $350 a month is like, huh? That's like a week. That's like a week or a couple days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You talking about food, you talking about clothes, you talking about other expenses, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not, no. I do think, because I was thinking when you said that, when you mentioned the child support number, like the numbers, like for famous people, I feel like it'd be a lot. Like,
well, yeah, for famous people, I get it. You know what I mean? Because they famous, right? They got that money to spend.
But
I get it.
But it'd be a lot.
And it'd be OD sometimes though too, for real.
It'd be astronomical.
It'd be OD.
For sure.
It'd be OD. It do be OD for some famous people. That's the truth. But yeah.
Destiny, what?
My cousin
got 15 kids, and his checks are $1.50 after taxes and child support. He only be having $1.50 left. Woo.
15.
Your cousin got to relax.
Yeah, your cousin do be having to relax. Like for real.
What?
Not Nick Cannon.
I'm like, which cousin is this?
J.R. Psalm said that's an NBA roster right there. And it is.
45.
It is. And he ain't even.
Wow.
Listen, Tasha said Future only paying $3,000 for a particular child. Future.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yo. J.R. Psalm said he needed to use that $1.50 on a condom.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I just really are you in the let me oh Lord. All right, y'all. We're gonna experiment a little bit. See, the beauty of having a lawyer in the chat is that you could pull out some numbers and really handle some things. So I know Tasha, she does the family law thing and whatnot. So she just hit me up. I was like, okay, let's see what we can do there. So I just sent you the joint, Tosh. Bree, be on the lookout. But so I guess my thing is, I just could never see it. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, God forbid anything was ever to happen in my situation. I'm, in my opinion, I'm going to give you more money than some court is going to order me to give you.
Yeah.
So you don't want to put me on child support.
Right.
That ain't going to be a good look.
That's true.
That is not going to be a good look.
Yeah.
Mr. Legacy Jones was like, but Future paid $500,000 for that lawyer, though. And that part. Indeed.
I don't think you should have to put your baby's father on child support, but it's like, if they, like we said, if he's not doing what he's supposed to do, then sometimes you don't have a choice.
Gotta get it.
Yeah, one way or another.
Can girls be on child support?
Yeah.
Yes, AI was saying that earlier. Sometimes the ladies could be on child support.
My mother was on child support.
Really?
I mean, she never paid, but she was on child support.
She never paid, but she was on child support.
So that's when the kid lives with the dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She was. I think she was only supposed to pay like $100 and something a month, because I don't think she was really working like that at the time. But I mean,
and that's so Tasha, hit that link if you can. But that's what I'm talking about. I mean, and Judon just said it. I think Judon said, "What's the name of Future's lawyer?" Stop.
You got $500K.
Stop. And then he said, Mr. Legacy Jones said, but if you don't take care of your kids, you are worse than an infidel per the scriptures. That's the truth. That is the truth.
That part.
Yeah, that is definitely the truth. That's why I really don't understand it. Yo, Tasha, as we wrap things up, give us some of this family court child support.
You got the blue wig on? What's up? You got the wig on for me tonight?
Oh, what's up, y'all?
For you.
Guys, I'm not even gonna get started with you tonight because first I can't.
Turn that camera on, Tasha. Turn that camera on.
Look, if I go in, I ain't finna come out. I'm not even gonna do it with you guys. I'm not doing it.
Don't act fake when I come to Florida in 2 weeks. Don't act fake. No.
We gonna go to Bayside and rent jet skis. Feel me?
Can't wait.
Kira said, Corey, you need to get delivered from that tissue.
What's happening?
Nah, you can't wear that tissue out with me in public. But yeah, we finna go. We gonna rent jet skis, but only I'm gonna make it back.
You trying to kill me?
And then you a
whole lawyer, real good too.
You know we recording the show, Tosh, and you a whole lawyer.
I die in Florida. Y'all know what's up.
Incriminating yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty, JR. I'm gonna help your boy. I'm gonna help him out. So, child support, Lord Jesus. So first of all, this is not official legal advice to anyone. And what I'm about to express is not legal advice, okay? And not necessarily the views of the Tastemakers podcast. So I am licensed in Florida, so I'm gonna tell y'all about Florida law.
Oh, y'all crazy down there.
Number one, it's the right of the child, right? I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm just gonna kick y'all really with practical observations. I could tell y'all all the law stuff all day. Practically speaking, first of all, anyone, like you said, can get child support. All right. Number two, because it's based on a calculation. The court puts in the incomes, and then they put in who's paying certain expenses. Not every expense. I can't tell y'all how many times I have people come in my office with Family Dollar receipts for food and receipts for diapers and clothing. That is not a credit for child support in family court. Maybe in DCF cases. Maybe in DCF cases when you're dealing with the state. But when it's mom versus dad, in Florida anyway, they're looking at who's paying for daycare, health care, health insurance premiums, those costs. And then they actually, and not every state does this, they do factor in how much time you have with the child here in Florida. It goes into the calculation, which is why you cannot sit down with pen and paper or figure in your mind what the child support is going to be here in Florida. The formula is too complicated. There's a special program that judges use and mediators use. I'm a certified mediator. I have the program on my laptop. So we could even do a mock thing one day if y'all want to. But a lot of women that put men on child support, because it's usually mom, just anecdotally speaking, they don't even know that's what's about to happen. A lot of times they're just like, you know what, let me just call the state. I'm just going to sign up for food stamps, get Medicaid or whatever. But the state want that money back.
Oh, wow.
So what's their daddy name?
Wow.
And so that's a lot of the time where you see the child support cases come from. So on the paperwork, it will say Department of Revenue, or what we call the child support office down here, on the paperwork on behalf of mom's name, but you'll never see mom in court because she didn't ask for all of that. She just want the food stamps.
Yeah. Wow.
So cats be on the innocent, be like, yo, I ain't even trying to hem him up, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get this welfare. I'm gonna get this food stamps, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, even just Medicaid,
state,
just Medicaid alone, or free
just
lunch.
Just the Medicaid, just the health insurance.
Yeah, if you're getting assistance from the state's like, okay, great, we're happy to help. We're just gonna go get reimbursed now, but you be good. So that's how that case opens most of the time. Other times it's just a regular custody, or what we call time sharing case, where the court has to decide how much time are the kids going to be with mom or dad. It could be a divorce case or a non-divorce case, whatever. But once you come before the court and they decide the time, then here in Florida, they could go ahead and decide that child support too.
Listen, Josh, real quick, J.R. Psalm says, in Virginia, they can give a name just because she says she had sex with him. Is that normal? Just give them a name and no need for proof of anything, whatever the case may be.
Wild. No, I mean, listen, the rule here, you can ask for a DNA test here, but what I see a lot of dads tend to do, and everyone has a litigation personality type, and I won't go into that deep, but you have the ostriches, right? You have the people that get served with something or get something in the mail, and they stick their head in the sand hoping it'll go away. They're going to get stuck with it, whether they're dad or not, because you're going to get faulted if you don't participate in your case.
Y'all call them ostriches.
No, I call them, it's an ostrich type of, I feel like some of the kids we watched that cry, so we're fun to do. Yep, that's right, Stephen the Levite. So people don't even know, even when the state takes your kids, they can get child support. Even if they place it with somebody else, it's not just parent to parent. Whoever have your kids can get child support from you.
Wow.
Okay. So there's that. As far as the whole, like, the clip of the girl, y'all ain't call me here for that. So what's the next?
No. Tasha is a contributor on the show. You have been here for legal information. You've also been here as an opinion joint. So you got dualities. You could weigh in either way.
There's so many misconceptions about child support. It's not punishment, but I get it. I get how it can seem like punishment, because even though the state can say, give us X amount and you're willing to do more, at the end of the day, you're being told what to do with your money, and the dude don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody likes
we're going to snatch it up out your account. Nobody likes that, particularly a male ego, I imagine.
Yeah.
And listen, child support tricks are endless. This is a lot of funny stories, but I've had some moms pay my clients child support. There's so many assumptions out there about who's supposed to do what, and the law has really changed, all over. In Florida, a lot has changed since 2009, and a lot of people come into court with these old ideas. But all I can say is this: at least if you're in Florida, this is wink, wink, hint, hint, not legal advice, but if you're in Florida and you have a child, pay something every month, because the court can go back
Mm.
Once you're in court, right, they open a case, they could go back 24 months before the case was open. Meaning, if it took you 2 years to get through court, from the time they open the case to the end, you're going to owe for all those months, and you're going to owe for another 2 years before the case was opened.
Ooh.
Wow.
You
Listen,
understand?
though, just so Tosh, really, I mean, I know it varies like crazy. I know there's so many variables in this, but really, from a typical household average, and again, I know, right? I know I'm probably asking for the impossible. What is the regular amount range you're normally seeing for? And of course, again, I know it ranges, but what is the normal amount that you're seeing for one child situations?
All right, well, let's do this. I'm gonna do the official, like I'm gonna do the calculation for y'all. All right.
It's gonna
So
take
I'm gonna
time,
say
Tosh.
both mom and dad, both mom and dad make
Gotcha.
$45,000 a year. Is that a
Okay,
good
okay.
number?
Let's work with that number.
All
Let's
right,
let's
boom.
work with 45. Or matter of fact, we work with 40. No, let's do 45. That's fine. Let's do it.
Who you want to be 40? Who you want to be 45?
No, they both could be 45.
All right. Everybody just doing all right. 45,000. Somebody file a head of household. Somebody file a single. Okay. Boom. How many kids? Let's say
One
2
kid.
kids. 1 kid? Okay,
Okay.
1 kid.
One kid. I'm just wondering.
All right. Bobby Boucher Jr. Now, most
Mama said.
oh no, what Trish went? Okay. Every time I said that. All right. What we paying for daycare every month? That number gets steep. I'm gonna make it cheap. I'm gonna say y'all paying $800 for daycare. Matter of fact, all the costs y'all split equal. So I'm not even gonna put nothing in there. We're just gonna go straight off the income and the overnights, because the overnights is the killer. So what kind of time split are we talking about? Does dad have the kids every other weekend? Does mom, or they splitting the kid?
What do you see mostly? Do you
It's
see every other
usually
weekend the
dad
most?
has every other weekend. So I'm gonna put him at 20% for the year, because we look at here, what do you have for the year? So for the year, dad has 73 overnights, mom has 292. That's 20%. All right, drum roll. Forget all the other costs. We're just gonna act like both pay the same thing for daycare, whatever. So dad is paying $485.65, and that is very close to the average of what I'm seeing for one child.
All right, Trisha is back, and you said how much was that again?
$485.65.
That ain't no money.
That's nothing. By the time a 16-year-old boy gets to the fridge, he inhales that.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's. I mean, like I said,
Good for you, JR. I want to hear your story one day.
Yeah, I'm just like, shoot, God forbid, the last thing you want to do is put me on child support. Like I said, $450. $450. That's it. Listen.
That's it. Yeah, it's a lot. But this is why a lot of guys, or potential payors, whether it's mom or dad, they like to say 50-50, because the word on the street or the legend is, if you have 50-50, you don't pay child support, which is only like half true. Like in the example I'm giving you, if they went 50-50 on the custody, on the time sharing, mom is paying him $46.91 a month.
Wow.
Because everything else is equal.
Right.
Wow.
That's wild.
Because everything else is equal. But, if you got, like Trish mentioned, the future situation, or whatever you mentioned, the future situation, according to this calculator, things change once your monthly income is over $10,000 a month. There's some other things you got to do. But basically, this program does all of that for you. His real child support, because, they're litigating him and Eliza Rain here in Broward County. Their case is here.
Oh.
if it was based on the real numbers, he would really be paying her $19,000 a month.
Sheesh.
So
how's he
wild?
The
how is he getting
$3,000
off with this $3,000?
It's a temporary order.
Okay.
So sometimes during a family case, whatever family case it is, the judge will just set some things up where it comes to child support or alimony or the custody or the time sharing. Say, listen, we haven't gotten to the end of the case where I'm going to decide everything yet, but until we get there, this is what we're going to do for now. So she's getting that $3,200, she's getting that $3,000 something a month. But if things go her way, according to the calculation and what
he'll have to even back pay.
He's not even seeking no time sharing with the kid. He's not even looking for no custody, no time sharing, nothing.
Wow.
So he'll be paying the max.
I don't like calling no dude no trash. That matter of fact, I don't even like the fact that I just said that. But goodness,
I mean that is trash behavior.
That is trash adjacent.
No, that case is wild. I would mention somebody else whose case I've kept on, but I don't want to blow Tastemakers up tonight. And Trish is like, don't do it.
Because I already know.
Don't do it.
It's somebody Christian too, ain't it?
So
we're not gonna do it.
Oh.
Nate.
So
just shoot me that text, Tasha. Shoot me that text.
How about the Warriors?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Always fun hanging with y'all. I could go on and on, but I will. If y'all have any other questions.
Yeah, definitely. Give a hand clap for Tasha. Always able to stop in with the legal and the opinion pieces right there. So definitely appreciate you, Tasha, as usual, stepping in and giving us the real of what's popping off here. But yeah. So that is that. We'll go ahead and check the chat out real quick, and then we will go ahead and get out of here.
All right, love y'all. Bye.
Bye, Tosh.
Love you too. Bye.
All right. So yeah, like I said, that $450 a month, that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing but a bill.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing but a bill. You know what I mean? I don't understand.
What kind of bill is that? Who got a $450 bill?
That's a car note for some cats. That's a car note for some cats.
I don't got no bills over $450.
Yeah, that's a car note for some cats.
I mean,
for real.
Rent.
I mean, rent's not a bill.
I mean, I ain't talking about mortgage, rent necessarily. That's but that's a car note and insurance for some cats. Better believe it.
For sure.
That is a car note and insurance for some cats, which is crazy. Crazy. But I'm saying, Mr. Lexi Jones, what I'm saying though is that number to me, take care of your kids before the courts take care of you. Yes, I believe that, and I'm with that 100%. Do what you got to do. But that number, I'm like, dang. Some cats, that's so trifling though. But anyway.
Corey, go to the doctor, allergy specialist immediately.
I got you. Go to one in Florida.
Listen.
And drink mad water.
You be drinking enough water, dude? For real? Okay.
Mad water, not a bottle. A lot of water.
Listen, so and then that every other weekend joint, that's tough for me too. I couldn't see that. Like, it's like Tasha, real quick. Like, is there an every other week thing? Like, is that a real thing? Is that an agreement the cats do?
I know some people who do that. Maybe every other
weekend. Like, what are we talking about here?
Or
the weekend. I know a lot of people like that.
Every other week, not every other weekend. Like, I know every other weekend. I know that. But are there some cats that do every week?
I know both.
And then in your calculations, real quick, Tasha, every other week, how does that change that picture? Just wondering. Same scenario that we came up with the 450. Put it every other week. What that number look like in the chat? Oh man. So anyway, guys, we are about to get up out of here.
I got to drive to Atlanta tomorrow.
Ross got to drive to Atlanta
tomorrow. What's happening here? I forgot. What'd you say?
Okay. That's the 50-50 example. Yeah, I feel you. So that's her paying
for a family reunion. And then I'm going to a Stellar party maybe on Thursday night. Probably not. and then I got to be back here Friday.
Hold on, the kids are for a family reunion. What kids?
What?
No, he
Did
said
you
he
say-
was driving to go to Kennesaw for a family. reunion.
Kennesaw. I heard
Yeah.
drop the kids off. Kennesaw. Okay.
You're like, what
Yeah.
kid?
Nah, Kennesaw. Yeah.
I'm gonna need you
So-
to get your situation together for you in front of
know.
people.
You right.
That's a lot.
I'll get it together.
Go to bed.
Let's go, quote.
Judon, I issued you an apology early on in the show. You'll have to catch the replay to catch that apology, Judon. Just FYI, from our conversation last week. You'll see that when you check the replay. But listen, that is what it is. We are the Tastemakers. This is what we do. And it's good to have Trish back here, y'all. We go everywhere. I mean, it's the grown Christian show. It's definitely the Black Christian show. It's the fresh Christian show. And it's the Christian show. Sometimes more Christian than other times, but it is what it is. Make sure to like and subscribe. Please tell a neighbor, tell a friend what it is that happens here on the Tastemakers Pod. What's the reason why you come hang with this community? Definitely don't keep that all to yourself. Make sure to share that with everybody out there. We are coming up on our year anniversary, and there's some things that we're going to try to do to boss up as a show around that time period. We want to just, take it up another notch if we can. So we'll definitely be doing that. Of course, we'll be having a shout out to London. She'll be probably helping out with us a little bit with that as well. But yeah, coming up on a year. So we'll have to talk about some things and see what it is. But make sure to hit like. Thank you, Tasha. Y'all hit them likes. Drive them likes up. If y'all don't know, that tells the algorithm in YouTube exactly that you enjoy what you're watching and it's worth other people checking out as well. As simple as a like. Don't cost you a daggone thing. So definitely, please definitely do that as well. With that, all hearts and minds clear. Anybody got anything?
Nah.
Yeah. I love how quiet y'all get when y'all be ready to go. It's just hilarious to me. It's hilarious to me how quiet y'all get when y'all be ready to go. Listen. It's the Tastemakers Pod. I've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed it. That be Trisha Bell. That's light-skinned Corey looking all sickly. And that girl, that's Brina right there with the smoke detector alarms in the background. So she done muted out nicely for us. They call me, quote, we are the Tastemakers. We'll catch you guys next week.
Peace.
Tastemakers.
Classic. We do more than make a living, we make a life. When everything is dark, we are the light. We are the Tastemakers, aight. Let tomorrow tell the stories that we make tonight. We do more than make a living, we make a life. When everything is dark, we are the light. We are the Tastemakers, aight. Let tomorrow tell the stories that we make tonight. For the movers and shakers, for the new Tastemakers, sommeliers came out to play. Classics in the current day. For the movers and shakers, for the new